Deuteronomy 23. Who can worship with the Lord's people? No man whose sex organs have been crushed or cut can join in worship with the Lord's people. No one who was born to a woman who hasn't married can join in worship with the Lord's people. That also applies to the person's children for all time to come. The people of Ammon and Moab can't join in worship with the Lord's people. That applies to their children after them for all time to come. The Ammonites and Moabites didn't come to meet you with food and water on your way out of Egypt. They even hired Balaam from Pethor in Aram-Naharaim to call down a curse on you. Balaam was the son of Beor. The Lord your God wouldn't listen to Balaam. Instead, he turned the curse into a blessing for you. He did it because he loves you. So don't make a peace treaty with the Ammonites and Moabites as long as you live. Don't hate the people of Edom. They are your relatives. Don't hate the people of Egypt. After all, you lived as outsiders in their country. The great-grandchildren of the Edomites and Egyptians can join in worship the Lord's people. Keep the camp of the soldiers pure and clean. There will be times when you are at war with your enemies, and your soldiers will be in camp. Then keep away from anything that isn't pure and clean. Suppose semen flows from your body of one of the soldiers during the night. Then that will make him unclean. He must go outside in camp and stay there. But as evening approaches, he must wash himself. When the sun goes down, he can return to the camp. Choose a place outside the camp where you can go to the toilet. Keep a shovel among your tools. When you go to the toilet, dig a hole, then cover up your waste. The Lord your God walks around in your camp. He's there to keep you safe. He's also there to hand your enemies over to you, so your camp must be holy. Then he won't see anything among you that is shameful. He won't turn away from you. Several other laws. If a slave comes to you for safety, don't hand him over to his master. Let him live among you, anywhere he wants to. Let him live in any town he chooses. Don't crush him. A man or woman in Israel must not become a temple prostitute. The Lord your God hates the money that men and women get for being prostitutes. So don't take that money into the house of the Lord you pay what you promised to give. Don't charge your own people any interest. Don't charge them when they borrow money, food, or anything else. You can charge interest to people from another country, but don't charge your own people. Then the Lord your God will bless you in everything you do. He will bless you in the land you are entering to take as your own. Don't put off giving to the Lord your God everything you promised him. He will certainly require it from you, and you will be guilty of committing a sin. But if you don't make a promise, you won't be guilty. Make sure you do what you promised to do. With your own mouth, you made a promise to the Lord your God. No one forced you to do it. When you enter your neighbor's vineyard, you can eat all the grapes you want, but don't put any of them in your basket. When you enter your neighbor's field, you can pick heads of grain, but don't cut down his standing grain.